Hello everyone, can you hear me? Hello everyone, hi, welcome, welcome to my kitchen. How is everyone doing today? How is the middle of the week treating you? Welcome, welcome. Hello Soli, hello Skizo, hi Rose, hi Ludwig. Glad to see you all here. Plush boy, welcome. What do you mean? You're in the middle of work? I hope I don't get very distracting today. I think it will be quite a chill stream. We will have a lot of things to test for our mod. There's there have been a lot of things happening with the mod recently. We realized some things are not working as intended. I have already posted a little bit about it on the Discord, and some of our bigger sizes turned into micros. So I'm trying to resolve that as of today. It's a weird glitch where the game itself interprets our sprites as smaller as they should be. Is the micro fat boy incident? Yes, the micro fat boy. It's cute. I have to say it. We could potentially use that somehow to make fat micros. For those interested in fat micros, but that was not our intention. Such devastation. Apron. What about my apron? Do I have a stain on it? I'm at 1996 points. Guess what that means? We can choose between feeding or getting the apron off. Uh-oh. And so we'll try to choose. Uh-oh. Well, I guess we know what's going to happen then. By the way, I wanted to ask in general for everyone, has the weather also been crazy with all of you as it has been here? Like, I know outside of my kitchen looks like it's spring, and everything is blooming and the sakura trees are blossoming, but that sadly did not happen. That sadly did not happen. Usually springs here starts around March. It's when temperature starts to rise, and then there's a lot of flowers. There in this place there's usually a lot of blooming flowers and sakura trees. I don't know why they are so popular here, but cherry blossoms are very, very popular here. Oh, thank you so much for the belly grab and for the headpad. Oh, you're spoiling me today. Thank you. El Jesus, I saw some videos about Mexico. They got flooded again, but now in South Mexico. Well, Central Mexico, I guess. Watch streak reached? Ooh, 7 stream. Nice. That's like a week. 15 stream? Wow! Congrats, Oli. I saw some of the videos. I don't think I've ever seen Mexico City being so flooded ever before. I know some parts of Mexico get a lot of floods because of where they are. I have seen some places of Mexico City get a little bit flooded, especially because Mexico is on top of a lake. Um, but never like this. The videos that I saw are like really bad. Oh, thank you so much for the Prime subscription. Thank you, Sky. Oh, oh, Ludwig, thank you for redeeming the summer heat. Huh? Oop, Soli. Too late. Too late, Soli, too late. Ludwig. It was my chance. Oh yeah, because last time I believe Cage was the one that redeemed it. So fast. Yes. They reached it so fast. Oh, thank you so much for following. Hi, welcome to the stream. How are you? Puff Puff Pass? Nice name, by the way. ¿Qué habilidad, señor? Oh shit, I summoned a friend of mine. Wait, what? Puff Puff Pass? I'm gonna go how about you? What? So I'm good. Going pretty good. How about you? Oh, Soli! Thank you for feeding me. Delicious puffins. Just a friend. These puffins are so good. Should I share with everyone? Delicious. I'm getting so full, Soli. Batman lo haría. What would Himmel do? So good. Thank you so much, Soli. Now that I realize, me and Schizo kinda have a partner's relationship, even though we are like brothers. Compartir los muffins. Muffins for everyone. Socialist muffins. Oh, thank you for the belly grab. It was getting quite heavy. Whew. Thank you. I hope it's not too heavy for you. Even more heavy is even better. Your model is wicked, by the way. Thank you so much. I made the model, but my rigger is actually a good friend of mine called Pink Succubus. He is my main rigger. He does most of the animations, including, of course, the hands. Let's see. Don't call me bitch when you are the one thirsty for. Oh my god. You can just shake your belly in my face like that. Oop. Should I have not? Uh-oh. But I can. Oh. The truth comes out. Guys, today, as I was mentioning, we are going to be doing several Stardew Valley related stuff for the mod. I posted about the micro incident in Discord, where my huge boys that should be huge are huge but micro sized. And we're trying to see how to solve that. I'm currently trying my best to do that. However, I also got a lot of help from Peter Bosk, the creator of Supersized Bachelors, and he's also testing some new frameworks that work with the game. So I think today we will be testing that too. So it might be a little bit annoying because I will be entering and exiting the game a lot just to test stuff, and also programming here in the background here with my porter file. So that's what I'm currently doing. I spent a good chunk of yesterday just testing new stuff, and it was quite difficult because in the previous test that we did, everything worked very well. However, it seems that the framework of the mod, so to say, works a little bit different depending on the height of the character. So in our original tests, our tests were done with really high characters, really tall characters, but for the blobs we decided to do them the same height as the other characters, just wider, to see the difference. And because the framework that detects the new sprites doesn't seem to realize that the characters are just wider, they think that they should be taller too because they are so wide. So they're expecting a face or a body that is taller than it actually is. That's the main issue we are having right now, and I'm trying to see how we can bypass that. Sorry if I get too technical. By the way, I don't want to spoil much because this is not my thing, but I really need to tease something. There is actually there's two very good friends of mine, artists of the gamer community. Both of them are working on games right now, and I have seen some behind the scenes of those games. Again, I don't want to say the names of the artists because I don't want to put pressure on them, but I do want to tease them because it's amazing work that they are doing. One seems to be more like a so to say, like kind of like a novel, an interactive novel with some weight gain elements, and the other is going to be a fully 3D game and it's going to be like with sumo characters. I have seen some things for both of these projects, and I am so excited. Like, I cannot wait. I really hope that whenever they finally announce those games, you support all of them. I will let you know when that is the case, and I will definitely be playing the games here on stream. Let's see. The truth comes out. Does Litwick is gay fatfur? No, I don't think so. I think Litwick is straight. This is a very straight Christian stream, so we don't allow any gay propaganda here. Of course not. That's no, impossible. I would never believe such a thing. That's slandering. Oh, the love is in the air. Send me a video with when you two make out, and maybe I can do something with that. Ignore so he is walking Pornhub. Oh no. Los vas a poder usar de pisapapeles si es que no manchan de sudor sus hojas. Yeah, the small micros, I mean, they are cute. You could just carry them with you and put them anywhere and feed them. They're good. There could be good pets. However, that's not what we want. We want big fat boys. Do you want to spill some tea? Ooh, yes, please. It's always fun to hear about more gainer games. Exactly. I'm very excited. Again, they have not been announced just yet, so whenever they are announced, I will be screaming everyone to pay attention to both of those artists and to give them a follow. Again, right now I don't want to say the name of the artists because then people will start asking, when is the game going to come out? It included sex, you boy me. If it includes sex, I'm not sure if they will have like actual sexual stuff. They have not shared that with me. Everything that they have shared is safe for work. For the love of Anakin, stop including your things on everything. Ya me tengo que ir a ver peces con mi papá. Oh, okay. El Jesus, hope you have. Wait, are you going just out of on the street? There, I'm pretty sure there's plenty of fish right now on the street. Stay safe, El Jesus. I can be a little impatient on the update side, yeah, but I'm just glad to have the games to begin with. I love the news. There's been a drought in male-centric weight gain content. There has been, yes, of course. We were mentioning just a few weeks ago how Resident Evil games have so many mods for female characters. Like there is like Fat Ashley, Kirby Ashley, Morbidly Obese Ashley, Ada Wong, to every character in Resident Evil that is female, they have fat mods of different sizes. But there is not a single one for Leon, for Chris, things like that. Is like non-existent. And it's a pity. It's definitely a pity. I'm very tempted to ask one of those people that make fat mods for girls if they could make one for male characters, and if they would maybe make it a commission or something like that. How much would that cost? I have really no idea how much they would charge for something like that, but it would be pretty interesting. I mean, especially because the whole community would probably love that. But I guess there's not many 3D riggers, 3D modelers that that are in our community and are hella gay. You see, I was walking around the city minding my own business, thinking about gayness, when I decided to look at one random knowing way, and I saw two gay dudes playing sword fights. I didn't scream anything, but I stared for 5 seconds. Then I just walked away, and I think, damn, some people are really brave these days. Wait, out on the street? Like, out on the street, literally? Was it day? Was it night? Okay, let me tell you what I did here. So this is the framework, or the mod that we are using to add new sprites. And right now I'm defining certain parameters for our model. For example, what is going to be the chest of the character, what is going to be the face of the character. And this is important because most NPCs breathe, and you have to specify the area of breathing. That way the game can know where is the chest and where there is going to be this animation for breathing. So I'm going to try it like this first, see if it works. I will be entering the game right now. Hold on a second. I will probably just mute all the sound coming from the game. That way it's not going to be so jarring every time that I enter and exit the game. Oh, seems that I made a mistake. I just realized that I made a mistake. I just got a error message in line 33. Okay. Before I do that, I'm going to enter settings. I'm going to change the... can I enter settings from here? Let's see. Options, multiplayer sound, music, sound, ambient, footsteps. Okay, so now I removed all the sounds. I will close and check again. Here my file. Let's see what happened. So I have the sprite. It should be here. This goes with this. Everything has a comma except for this one. Then this goes with this. Oh, there's one extra. This goes with this, this goes with this, this goes with this, and this goes with this. Okay. Okay, found the problem. Oh, yeah. I turned it into Niancho. Sword fights, I might need some elaboration. Sword fight is another way of saying that they had their dicks out and fighting with them. That's what sword fighting means. Also, I removed the music and still I get music in the intro. What the? It didn't save. But now everything seems to be okay. Hold on. Let me change over here. You know what? I'm going to make myself a little bit smaller. Otherwise we won't be able to see what's going on. Also, let me change some things here. Graphics, UI scale, lock toolbar. Wait, what is it? Zoom buttons. Yes, we need this. Okay, now we have zoom. That's wild. Yes, that's why I was asking if it was like in the middle of the day, at night, or when was it. So Porter is going to come out from this door at 9. So we just move the time here at 9 and wait and see what kind of Porter we get. We will see. Here's hoping. Okay, we got a small Porter. As you can see, he's tiny. He's a blob, but he's very tiny. And you cannot see his face, which is also very weird. Okay. Let's exit the game. Exit to title. When I exit here, the music starts again. I don't like that. Hold on. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do it directly from Windows. I'm going to check the sound mixer. Okay, so now I muted completely Stardew Valley. That's what I'm going to do for today. I hope I can remember, because otherwise I'm going to be very pissed on Friday. Let's exit. Thank you so much for the flan. Thank you, Plush Boy. Thank you. Flan. Now, let's check out what we did here. In my last attempt, hold on, I'm over here. In my last attempt, I changed these values, and I ended up with a small Porter, but he was not centered. Now Porter is centered, but his scale is wrong. It should work with a scale of 1. So now what I'm going to try to do is maybe do a scale. I'm not sure if it can use like only integers or not. I'm going to try a scale of 3 and see if anything actually changes with this, or if it stays the same. Let's try it out. Are you already saved? So if this does not work, we have two other things that we can do. One, increase the size of the sprite. It's going to be a little bit more finicky because we will need to resize all the sprites to be larger than they should be. But that would be like a so to say easy solution. And the other solution is using the new way that Bitterbosk found. Let's see. Interesting. It seems that it doesn't save my options because I don't have my size controls anymore. I guess I have to end one day in order for it to actually save, which is wild. That's not how it should work, to be honest. But hey, I guess Stardew Valley is a really old game. So this one is the scale is ×3. Let's see if it actually changes anything or not. Let's see. What will happen? Same thing, nothing changed. That is actually really weird. I'm not sure why the scale stays the same. There is another thing that we can test. And it's adding in here is small sprite. I think it's like this. Is a small sprite true? I believe it's like this. Not 100% sure. Let me check. Is a small sprite true? It has to be without quotation marks, just like this. False or true? True is for 24 pixel sprite. It actually should not be a 24 pixel sprite, but hey. Let's see if it changes anything. Let's go back to scale 1. I agree, it is wild that you saw those people sword fighting in public. But I mean, some people get off on that, you know? Like the voyeurism itself. Oh, something happened. Line 31. Is a small sprite. Aha, something. Something is off here. Is a small sprite true? False. 32 pixel sprite. Wait, what happened here? Can parse JSON file from Porter. Change entries content 0 sprite minimap offset line. Oh, I see. I totally see what happened. It was this comma. It was this comma. We can save, we can close, and we can restart. Hold on, let me... Okay. Okay, let's try that again. In the meantime, let me see what chat wrote. Now I think about it, if Ancho had a yandere personality, many bad things could happen. Like, imagine, not gonna lie, if Ancho was a yandere, I would see him kidnapping his lover just to feed them. Oh, you poor soul. You need to read a little bit of my lore. He's gonna make sure that you can go anywhere, so he feeds them to immobility. Listen. A few years ago, some things about me were posted by Fer the Fat, and I think you would enjoy reading those things. Allegedly, they could never prove anything. The small things will always get you, especially in code. Oh, too bad. No, that's already erased from the internet and will never be said again. Hold on, let me again put the zoom. I will release more of my lore eventually. Don't worry. But it's important to guide you into a false sense of security, you know? That's why I cannot say much. 920, let's see. What do we have now? Oh, now this is weird. This is very weird. So the sprite is here. The sprite is here, however you can see him over here projecting underneath, and then the chest is over here. I think the chest is kind of in the right position, but now this is way down. Let's try to see him go back. Oh, is it too early? Hold on. Yeah, okay, so he's over here, and then the body is over here. The size is still very wrong. The size is still very wrong, so this is not working. This is not working. Let me see what we can do. Is a small sprite true? Can we change the scale to 4? Save. And try again. Let's try again. Let's try again. We will see, we will see. Again, let's make everything big. And let's move over there. Let's see. Hopefully there is... Wait, did I actually save? Okay, I did save. Let's move the time and see what happens. Still nothing. I see that the sprite is also in the lower part. Which is very weird. Okay. Okay. So let me try a different approach. We have another framework that we can use that it's called PooCore, I believe. PooCore, like Winnie Pooh. And PooCore has a unique ID. Okay. Entry DLL. Let's check it out. Okay. I'm going to... Is this mine? What is my manifest? Okay, so pretty much here the manifest of the mod is this thing, and it pretty much says what things are related to my mod. And in this case we are using this dependency that allows us to add sprites. However, we just tested it and it didn't work like we wanted. It could still be useful. We will see. So what I'm going to do now is open another dependency. Type this here. Type this. Cut this. And put this here. And in this way we can also have this dependency in our game. Let's check it out if just adding the dependency works by itself without changing anything. So what I'm going to do now is open the game and wait to see if I get a error message. Oh, yes, we got some error message. Wait. This mod could not be added to your game. Scale up unofficial. Because it contains files, but none of them are manifest.json. Wait, what? However, the ancho... Wait a minute. Huh. I just realized Stardew sprite tokens because it contains files, but not all are manifest.json. Interesting. I will have to check that out. Okay, so far so good. Here it is working. Draw anchos a Yandere. Oh my. Oh my. Let me see. Okay, now that we added this dependency, we can start working with this dependency. To do that, we have to set up some special code. Let's see. It should be in my Porter right here. Okay, so for it to work, we have interesting. Load new sprites to the game. Yes, we have already done that. Bigger sprite into the game. Edit NPC size data. Edit data. Data of characters. Fields. Okay, so I will delete all of this, and instead of everything in here, I will have to (32 by 34, 32 by 34). Okay, log name, edit data, action edit data. Okay, I'm going to write here log name to know what we are doing, and then we are going to write here edit npc size data. Okay, then we have edit data. The target should be data characters. Data characters, and that should be when the size of porter is blob. Entries, and we have, instead of content, we will have penny. We will have another, and then we will write the size. Okay, let's erase all of this. Why did I? Yeah, all of this can go. These two, because we don't have that anymore. So for penny, we will have size, and then we will write what is the size of the sprite X. X is going to be, what was the size that I have? I forgot. Oh, I can see here. Hold on a second. 64. 64 by 32. (64) and then comma, we open Y, and in Y we have, should we do 34? I think we should do 34 in case there are some extra loose sprites that we want to use, like 2 more sprites, two more pixels. I will do 34. So let me cut this, let me put this here. I will put this here. That should be it for the size. So that closes that one, this closes this one, this closes the entries. Actually, wait, yeah, this closes the entries, and this closes the edit size data. Okay. Add custom fields. Okay, so in this case, I will have to open another log name, action, and target. And I will add here, this will be called add custom fields. So we have to edit the data, we have to edit the characters. When porter is a blob, and then here we will add target field. We will open this. We will write penny here. Let's see, and we will add custom fields. Okay, so now we just need to close. I'm going to grab this here. Custom fields, I grab this, I put this here. So this closes that one. And then I need to open the entries. The entries wait, actually this should be fields. This should not be entries. Fields. This is entries. And let's see, we open another one here, and we have to include the Puhini Pukor thingy. Let me copy that from here so I don't make a mistake. Okay. And then we open another one. And that's it. Now we need to close it. This one is for the entries. And this one wait, why am I not closing anything here? I should be... Oh, I didn't add one for log name. That's my mistake. So one here, this closes this one, comma, because we still have the gifts here. That should be it. Wait, why I Yandere now? It's because of the question I made. I wish I could be canon that Ancho has a little of a Yandere personality. I don't want to spoil anything about me. Not yet. Not yet. We're close to the anniversary, guys, by the way. We are very close to my anniversary. Maybe you will get a little bit more lore by then. So I finished everything here. This one closes that one, this one closes this one, this one closes this one. Okay, seems that everything here is in order. I will try to see if the sprite changed correctly. Okay, I'm going to save. I'm going to save the porter file. And let's go back to the game to see if we get any error messages. Maybe we will. Probably I missed a comma or something. There are indeed some error messages, and those are in Pat changes log name line 12 position 3 in Porter, line 12 position 3. Let's see, line 12. I see what is the issue. Also here. Those damned commas. Every time they get me. At least we can easily identify when there is an issue. Okay, let's restart. Here's hoping we can finally get some big boys. Okay, no errors. We just needed to add those 2 commas. I will also have to check back the other issue that I read over there before I started using this other dependency. That it was not loading correctly my previous dependency. Maybe that's also why it's not having the correct size. Let's do everything big because we like things big around here. We like big things over here. Let's see. Whew, moment of truth, guys. Moment of truth. Let's see what new hell I have awoken. Oh! Okay. So he is the right size, but it's not quite getting the the size of the sprite. That's weird. I mean, it got the sprite, but it did not get any of the sizes, so to say. Let me see. $32, $34. Entries, white character true, high character true. That's strange. That's very strange. Let me check my code. Size X is 64, and I put actually 34 here. Like the size, the size is okay, but let me see, 32 and 38 custom fields. Wait, let me see. Target field, penny, comma, custom fields. And this is okay. Then it's the entries. Add custom fields. Edit data characters. Target field, this is okay. Is there something where I call it should I change it to Porter here? Is that the issue? Is that the issue that I have right now? Hold on. Let me see if that's the main issue that I have. This one closes that one. That would be here. Porter, size, fields, changes, log name, load, data characters, x64 by 34. This should be correct. This should be correct. Porter, custom fields, and close. And then entries. We open that one, then Puhini or Puni, white character true, high character true. Let's see. Right now I only changed the name of the character that I am affecting. Instead of Penny, it's Porter. We will see how it works. So an example for okay. Edit NPC size data to data characters. There is no record making key Porter under fields. Okay, so Porter is not actually recognized, so I do need to use Penny. Okay, let's close this. Porter, data characters, when blob, target field, Penny. Custom fields, entries. Penny. I'm going to download some examples of this new dependency and see how they managed to do that over there. Wait, something did not work? Fucore 1.0, where is it? Oh, it's the same. Oh, this is the example. Now I see it. Let's see. Where should we put it? Maybe over here is okay. We will see. Okay. Let's check it out. Let's check it out. So we have some assets over here. Characters. Ultimate Fusion. Okay, it's a double character. This is a tall character. And this is a white character. So this is 128 of size. This is 64 by 192. Let's check how they did this. Let's check how they did it. So this is what we have. Load blank JSON to create a dialog and schedule a file. Load portraits and sprites to the game. Loads tall Gale, characters tall Gale, portraits not Jeremy, character not Jeremy. Portrait Ultimate Fusion, character Ultimate Fusion. Then it says NPC dispositions, edit data. Boss stop, direction down. Size. (16 by 48). Wait, this is which character? Tall Gale. Tall Gale, and I saw in the assets that Tall Gale was 64 by 192. Yes, that's right. This is 32 and 32. Okay. So weirdly enough, it works very well in here. High character, true. Custom fields. Not Jeremy, and not Jeremy. Tall Gale. Let's see. Ultimate Fusion. This is a wide and tall character. Ultimate Fusion. Basic infos. Fusion Chan. Bird season, spring, birthday. Can socialize true. Can receive gifts false. Spawn rules. Home, ID default, location beach, size, and the size size and custom fields. That's the thing. Like, I'm wondering if I am not loading something correctly. I wonder if I'm not loading something correctly. I'm going to test it out using this exact same file. So I'm going to close this. I'm going to open this PooCore example. And I'm going to put it in our Stardew Valley mods. Just to see if it actually works. Maybe we need to change the manifest. We can compare it with our own manifest. Oh, is this one over here? So unique ID, update, no update, content pack 4, content pack 4, pathos child, patcher, okay, dependencies, and then we open that. I mean, actually, hold on a second. I totally missed the comma here. I totally missed the comma there. Let me see if it actually works. It's required true. This is the test. Okay, we save the manifest. And this is already in our mods. Let's see if it loads the mods correctly. If it loads the mods correctly, that means we will see a new character on the bus stop where we can test the sizes and things like that. What I really want to see is if this framework works at all. Let me see if there's any issues. Edit NPC size data to data characters. There's no record matching key porter on their fields. Oh. I will have to change that. Mind you, this is still the first introduction for me, and I would love a Yandere Ancho just to see. Good to know. Very valuable information that all of you are craving Yandere Ancho. I'm pretty sure you will definitely not end up regretting that. Sometimes you just want to be tied down and force fed. Listen, you're in the right place. I always welcome you to my kitchen, but it doesn't mean that I'm letting you go. Oh, okay, so we have here two sprites. the tall, and this should be the wide one. And as you can see, it is extremely wide. So it does work. So in our mod, it is not working exactly. I read that it was not finding the correct data to change. So we will see. We will see just what we get here. Let's just check it out. Probably it's going to be the same. We will need to do some corrections. Yep, it is the same. It is the same. We can close right now. That was expected. I will show you how it looks after I do the corrections. So let's go back to our Porter file. We have edit NPC size data, edit data, data characters when size Porter blob. Fields, let me compare that with the other one. Is it this one? It's not this one. It's this one. So we kinda want this not Jeremy thing here. So the display name is not Jeremy, blah blah, that's not important for us. What is important starts here. The size and the custom fields. So let's check it out. Okay. Fields, penny. Size is the same here. Direction, entries, target string NPC names. I wonder if I have to differentiate these data of characters, strings. So all of these are entries. So in this example we have to load the sprite, which is already done previously. Log name, load new sprites to the game, load character Robin in this case, but it's going to be Penny. Assets, target path only, and PNG. Okay. Then after that, we have the NPC size data. We have the data, that's the action. The target is going to be data characters. When size porter is blob, fields fields Penny, we open the parentheses here, this key, and then size x64 times 34. Actually, when we do this like this, we might need to use another custom size. Size 34. This one closes that one closes the other one, that one closes that one closes that one. Then we open another one and it's the log name at custom fields, edit data, edit target data characters, that's also the same, and that's when size porter blob, target field, maybe maybe without the when in here. Let me see what happens when I remove the when and the when from here. So I remove those and I just leave target field open Penny, comma, custom fields, that's correct, no comma here, entries we open, then pu core, white character, true. This all should be okay. Okay, let me save again. And let's test it out again, why not? will open way entrances. You enter the kitchen once and you can squeeze back out. That's the idea. Let's see. Scale up on official. Sprites in detail. We will see how this works. We will see how this works. Hopefully it will. However, I think it will be a little bit scuffed. I'm not gonna lie, because we are saying that the size of the character is only 34 pixels tall, and we were counting on using the other framework that could define the exact place of the character. So these ones are working. I can just come here and talk with this guy. It's wide, it works. So what about this one? Let's see. Let's move the time. Let's go forward. How does he looks? Is it still the same, or is it a little bit wider? Wait a minute. Does this... I don't know why it looks actually a little bit wider. Something strange. Wait, I can... Oh, I cannot see here. I have to move the time. Oh, doesn't show. Oh, doesn't show either. This is very interesting, because before it did show, now that it doesn't show, it's telling me that the field is actually being taken into account. Right. Right, hold on. So just the movement to the side is being taken into account. Interesting. This is very interesting. Okay, so I learned a lot from this, to be honest. I learned a lot from that interaction. I do believe I have a thing to test out. Porter blob test. Okay, let's change this for this. Let's move over here. Let's move over here. This is 256, 256, and 480. Okay, let's check out how this works. I'm going to do one minor change, and that is that instead of 34 for porter, I'm going to write 32, and high character I'm going to write false, just to see if this works. I might need to change this 64, but I will see. I'm going to save. Let's check this out just like this first. Let's check it out. Let's see how it reacts. If not, I'm going to increase even more that size of the X value. Just to see what happens when we increase that value. Let's load this. Let's change to the game. Let's once again increase the size, because we like big things over here. Let's move the time to 9:20 and let's see what happens. Okay, this is still not working correctly. But I'm not crazy. It's bigger. The size, it's bigger. It really is bigger. Okay. Okay. This works for me. He's definitely bigger. I just need to increase the size. Also the size of the character here, it is working. It's taking all the right movements. Let's change the time to 6. It's glitching, probably because I changed the time before it was done doing its thing. Yeah, that's the problem. Oh, I can mess with the game in so many ways. Where are you going to be going now? Oh, you're going to sit on the bench, right? You're going to sit on the bench. Okay. Okay. Could you not? Wait, is it actually bigger? Now I'm not sure. Looking at this, it looks the same size as Ancho. It actually looks the same size as Ancho. Damn. Hold on. We need to see what happens if we increase the size of that even more. Checking the not Jeremy file, I see it's only 128 by 192. There's 4 sprites. So each one should be 32 wide. And if I check the not Jeremy file, the not Jeremy file, where is it? It says 32 by 32. So that is actually correct. But instead of 32, I need mine to be even bigger than that. Could it be that the maximum size is 32? I hope that's not the case. I really hope that's not the case. But we can test it. We can test it. Let's go back to the game. Okay, so far so good. Everything here safe. We will see how this works. We will see. Loading. Let's load the file. increase size. Oh, no, it didn't work. It's not taking the right. Wait, is it? Yeah, this doesn't seem bigger. Something must not be working right with the way that I'm adding the dependency. There has to be something wrong because the other sprites are working, so it has to be something on my code. Pretty sure. Okay, I have some ideas that I want to test out. Let's move over here. As I mentioned, this has to be 64. I want to copy all these fields here. So we have actually what we could do is do it directly in our content. Hold on. Let's try that. What if we do the same thing in our main content dialog? That is, what is our content? Over here. Yep, here in changes. Big animals. Porter weight. Okay, so over here I'm going to target from file. That is exactly it. So now I'm going to copy all of these. I'm going to copy all of these and I'm going to, where is it? Penny winter before porter events. So I'm going to put this here. It's a big chunk of text. It's a very big chunk of text, but we will see if it actually works. So we have edit npc size data. Edit data characters fields Robin. Instead of Robin we're going to write Penny. We're going to remove Harvey from here. This one closes that one. This one closes the fields. and this one closes this thing. Well, actually, the next one closes that. That's just a commentary. This one closes the whole thing. Okay. So instead of this, X is going to be 64, and this is going to be 32. And then the log name at custom fields. It is going to be for penny. So we have data characters, target field. We have penny, custom fields, entries, and then we have this true, and high character is going to be false. This one should end that one, and this one that ends that one. All of these gone. Okay, this one ends that one. I believe we need to close like this. Then what am I closing here? Wait, what am I closing here? Oh, we don't need this one. Okay, so that one closes that one. This one closes that one, and this one closes nothing. So we put comma here, and then porter events. Let's see what happens if we do the same thing but in our main content JSON file. That might be the trick. Maybe I cannot do it in the character file. I have to do it directly on the content file. That might have been my mistake. And if that's the case, maybe that's also the same for the other dependency that I was using. I will have to try that out again. It seems that there were no issues with our changes. So that's good, that's good. We can load the characters. Let's see, let's move over there. Once again, let's change sizes. Also, I apologize if this is a little bit repetitive. But it's going to get better once we figure out how to properly add these big sizes. Then it won't be a problem to add the last sizes to the game. I mistakenly tested only large sprites that were scaled up without testing sprites that were short but fat, and that's the problem. Let's change here the time and see what happens. Well, this is a fine pickle. Where is Porter? Pam is over there. But where is Porter? Oh boy. I made Porter disappear. Oh wait. No, I know what happened. I know what happened. I did not format correctly this thing because I didn't use the when. That's the issue. That is the issue. Right now I cannot see Porter. So here after target I have to add when. Here is where I remove the when. So this is what I was missing. Let's see. Data characters target and when size porter blob. When size porter blob, here is going to be the same. Target data characters when size porter blob, and in our config file it should say that size porter is blob. Do you want to reload it? No, I don't want to reload it. Okay. Data characters size when size porter blob. Let's test it again like this, and if not, we will also remove. Well, we actually could remove all these because technically that's already over there. So we just need the name, we need the gifts, and we need this thing here. So we can save this here, and this is already saved. When size porter blob, target, penny, custom fields, all of this. Let's see if this works. Let's see if this works. hopefully this will work out. There were no issues loading the content file. So far so good. So far so good. Let's change the size. I don't see Porter's face, which is concerning. Let's say 840. $8.50. $9. Something is happening because Porter is not loading at all. At all. This is very weird. What's happening? Porter just disappeared. It says Porter is inside of the trailer. Let me check if there are any other errors marked in here. It doesn't say that there are any errors right now. Now that is even more concerning. I was thinking that my mistake was editing everything in Porter file instead of the content itself, but now it's not being loaded at all. I do wonder what could be causing that. Let's see. So right now we're in the past Arborsome scale unofficial. We can remove the scale maybe. string names, npc porter, when size porter blob. Let's see if everything is correct in here. That one with that one, that one with that one, that one with that one, and that one with that one. Okay, that seems to be okay. Let me check just this. Assets, characters, porter. Is it maybe one of my files that is not correct? Porter blob. Porter blob is right. Wait. Oh, don't tell me there's no. Don't tell me that that is one of the issues. Porter beach, porter blob, porter blob, porter blob. I hope that's not the issue. Porter wait. Include characters penny winter. Porter weight, porter size, porter size, porter and porter weight. Porter weight should be dynamic, but right now it's set to blob. Damn, was that really the only mistake that I had? Hold on, let me load that again. I saw an issue that one of the files had a minus p instead of a small p. Maybe that's where the issue is. That's why it was not properly loading. Okay. Oops. Okay. What do we have now? Oh, what's happening? Porter is not loading again. Porter is not loading. Why is Porter not loading? Why is Porter not loading? Let me see. So it was not the name of the file. Porter blob. I mean, this should be the right file, so we can maybe erase this. Oops, I'm not showing what I'm doing. We can erase all these since we're not using that right now, just to test it out. We save here and let's check out this file. I must have made a mistake somewhere in here. Somewhere in here there has to be a mistake. So we have all these changes. We have the big animals, we have Farmer Ancho, Abel, Elliot, Porter. You still don't know who Abel is, but you will know eventually. Then we have so we load the sprites to the game to replace the original, which is pretty much what happens here. Target, action load, characters Penny and Penny Winter in this case, and the assets are assets, characters, Porter, and then space blob, so to say. Then load Penny Beach, characters Penny Beach, update on location change, action load, Penny portraits Penny Winter. Okay, that's the same thing. So we finish this and we open a new one. And it's edit NPC data, action edit data, target data characters, that's correct. I added when size Porter blob which, yes, size porter blob should be okay. I don't see where the issue could be. So we have fields. And we have penny. And we mark it 64 by 32. We close this, and then we close this. Everything seems to be in order. And then we open another one that adds the custom fields, and it says edit data, data characters, when size porter blob, target field, penny, custom fields, these, entries, so maybe if I erase this and then I stay with this, target field, and that's from changes. Maybe that's the only issue that we have. Hold on, let me check. Loading. Okay. Let's load. Let's move over there. Wait, first of all, I still don't see Porter here, which is again concerning. Okay, time 9:20. We will see if something happens. Nope. What could I have done incorrectly? Is it the when that it's affecting the issue here? What if I completely change the content just to try it out, and instead of making it dynamic I add, hey, I want a Porter blob for everything. Porter blob. I want Porter blob for everything. I want Porter blob for everything, and I will say I don't need this field of when. And I will not need this field of when. Penny custom fields. Okay. Let's save here. We already erased a lot of things here. Let's try that again. If not, I will have to try again with the other one. But this time I will try to solve that issue that said the manifest was not working. Okay, let's move over there first. Porter is still not showing on the map, which is still concerning. Let's see. Will something happen? Anything? Something is also wrong because everyone is taking a long time to go out. Something is going very weirdly. Pam goes out. Porter should be here, huh? Weird. Something is really wrong right now. I will need to turn things back as they were, because I don't like what's happening with the times right now, that everything is a little bit delayed. Weird, very weird. So for some reason it does not work when we try to load it from here in the changes, although it should definitely work. Other than this, I don't see anything different, to be honest. Size 64 by 32. Porter blob, and indeed we have porter blob here. Porter beach blob, porter beach blob, porter b. This is wrong. Porter blob. Hello, Lidwig. Now with a subway and cake. Oh my god. What kind of cake do you have? Or what kind of cake did you order? So we did include assets character porter. Porter XXL JSON. Load characters Penny Beach. Characters Penny Portraits. Characters Penny. So it's going to be Porter minus blob on location change. From file. Porter beach blob, porter p blob, and then Penny fields. Penny size 64 times 32. Then edit data characters, Penny, custom fields, entries, true. White character true. That's right. What if I don't include this porter file? What if I don't include the JSON file for porter? What if I do that? Let's check that out. Let's check that out. The cake isn't with me in person, but I will get the cake by my birthday. Vanilla cake with buttercream frosting. Ooh. Is it from a bakery you frequent? Is it like a known bakery for you? Or is it a completely surprising cake? Bakery section of a grocery store near me. Ooh, nice. Okay, I don't see any issues here. However, I see that porter is not added here. At least in the map. And that is very concerning. I really don't know what could happen here that is affecting not only porter but the way that time works with the characters. They take now 20 minutes to come out. Yeah, and porter is not getting out. That's very strange, very, very strange. Let me do another test just to test it out. What if instead of 64 I also write 32, for example? What if I write 32? It's not 32, but what if I write 32? I might get belly pics after. Whether or not this call will let me post them in the server is another question. Have you encountered recent issues with that? I solved that issue with another person, and if it doesn't allow you to post and it says that it has been banned because of concerns or things like that, you can add it in the not safe for work version. Like instead of in real life gaming, you go to the in real life not safe for work, and you should be able to post there without being censored by Discord. Exactly, sensitive content. Yeah. Just instead of putting everything in Wholesome, put it in not safe for work, and it will work out. I should make an announcement. Some people mentioned that to me, and that's very much because Discord has been now like monitoring with I don't know, their own AI, like trying to detect if someone is posting not safe for work content in places that are open for everyone. However, they cannot monitor anything that is in the not safe for work section. They cannot. So it's still not working, which is weird. Okay, then let's revert to how we were before. Something is not working with the way things are added here. I feel like I will have more luck with the other dependency, and I will do a quick test for everyone so you can see what I already tested before. Let's see. Let's see. I will where is it? Is it this one? It is. Let's move this over here, and then this I'm going to turn it into Porter blob. And I will change so something like this. Chest source, chest width 20, height 12, 11, 22 and 64. Width 26, 20, yeah, that looks better. So now I'm going to copy all of this data. So for example, chest source, it's 20, 64, 64, 26, 11, and then 6 and 10. And the minimap offset, let's see, 0 and 0. No. Minimap offset, do I need to put 10? Nope. Minus. Oh, has to be more than that. Minus 50. Minus 40. Okay, and 2. Okay. So it's going to be here 2 and minus 40. So we're going to save this and we're going to save this content. Let's see how it works after restoring some of the files that we had before. And I'm going to show you the test that I did before with really big sprites. Guess I can grab yes, that I hope that solves the issue. Let's start by checking the map. In the map we see Porter. We increase the size of the screen. I was able to post there, so I solved it. Anything that you cannot post in the normal section, just post it in a not safe for work section. I will make a post to everyone so everyone is informed about it. I know some people get annoyed when I tag everyone, but I had some... Oh, okay, so as you can see, this is Big Porter, you know? He kind of is just huge, you know? So things can actually work. Big Porter is like 2 inches wide. So Giant Man, yes. So the mod actually allows me to add bigger sprites. It works like this, but for some reason it was not working with my blob sprite. When it's a sprite as big as this, it works. So what I'm going to do right now is check my... I'm going to try to edit the... I'm going to edit the blobs. However, how will I edit them? How should I do it? Let me see. There was one recommended over here. Increase the size of the sprite sheet to 400. Sprite size, create content, create sprite. Let me try to open which one? This one? Let me try to open that one with let's see. PaintNet. Let's see what happens. Pixel grid. Pixels, resize, crop to selection, canvas size. Canvas should be the same. I just want to resize by percentage, by absolute size. Maintain aspect ratio. Yes, I want to maintain the aspect ratio. Options. Let's see. Wait, what about? Okay, let me check by size. What happens if I do it 120? But I believe the hold on, how much should be 128? Spacing. let's see. Auto level, curves, image, resize the image. Let's try again. (256 pixels width). Resolution, that should be the same. So what happens with 200%? No, this is not right. Because I'm changing the wall image and not just the sprites. That's what I didn't want to do. I didn't want to resize the canvas. I just wanted to resize the image. New layer, edit, copy, adjustments. Okay, let's try it in another way. This should be in 128, right? It's 125, 120. 127, 128. Yep, that's 128. Okay. So I just need to select everything. Let's see, let's select everything. This one. Okay, let's see. We can show this, I believe. Hold on a second. Studio. Okay. Let's see. So this is what I'm saying right now. I'm going to increase the size of all these blobs. By a whole bunch. Actually, seems that I cannot do that much because we won't fit enough. But then again, yeah, you know what? We're going to increase it by row then, right? Cancel. Cancel. Let's open this here. Speaking of giant, now for him in the other way of the giant, but not just the same. Yep. This is just another way of being a giant. Let's see. Can we show the pixels? View. Grid. View. Custom gap. I want a 1 pixel gap. Okay, now I can see. So I'm going to leave this as reference here to see where I want to start, and I'm going to increase this first to, let's say, 150. Okay. We can actually go even further. This should be until it's 64, so I'm going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This pixel ends in 60. So we have only 4. 1, 2, 3. Wait. This pixel ends in 60. 60, yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and we have 8 pixels. And in this side we have 1, 2, 3 pixels. 1, 2. So we have 5 pixels. So it's semi-centered, I guess. Then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, it's until here. And this one is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So yeah, kind of semi-centered. Okay. I'm going to leave this here. Let me move this, and I'm going to erase the first part in this one. so I can move the other ones, and now I have this. So this one I wanted to start 60, wait, 61, 62, 63, 64, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I wanted to start here in this one. This, yes, so that one starts correctly. The way I'm sneaking in the stream during work, and the corner of my eye I see a big chunky man on it. How is work doing, by the way? Okay, so this one is done, so to say. We can duplicate again this one. And now in this one I'm going to erase the next one, this one over here. And I will move this one some spaces over here. So it ends here, and I'm going to add 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That should be it. I believe so, because this one ends in 119, 120. So it's 100, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's this one. Okay. Let me open another one. And I'm going to erase this one over here. And now we're going to grab this one and move it over here. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oof, actually it didn't fit exactly, I think, because we have too many pixels on this side. It should have ended over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's not properly going to be showing. Let me see, which ones are we? That one is the right one. Okay. So this one I'm going to make another one. I'm going to base big. Naming everything. Very chill. Oh, Curry, hello, how are you? I thought the stream ended, but I could get on time. It's because I've been having a lot of trouble trying to make the sprites fit in the game. Somehow the sprites keep bugging in many different ways. So in Discord I uploaded an image, and I have already shown here plenty of times that when I try to put this big boy in the game, he is uploaded big but as a micro, so he is like the size of my my knee, I guess. And I'm trying to see what I can do to change that. So okay, I'm going to put this as 1, I'm going to put this as 2, I'm going to put this as 3, and I'm going to put this as 4. So in 1 I'm going to erase the rest. In 2 I'm going to erase these. Oops. In 3 I'm going to erase this. And now it should have all of them. Okay, so now I just need to move all of these in the respective sizes. So I'm just going to move it up. Okay. Same with this one. I'm going to move it up. Okay. Let's see how this works. Let's see how this works. I'm going to save another image here that is going to be Porter Blob new test. It's going to be 100% what it was, and that's it. Okay, let's oops. Not my old kitchen, not my old Mexican kitchen. Let's go back to here and back to here. We have the code over here. I'm going to grab the image that I just made that is called Porter Blob New Test. Let's see. Chess source 20, 64, 90, 100. Is it 100? Yeah, it is 100. Height, I guess 10. Width is going to be 40. Nah, it's going to be 30. And it's going to be 5. Hold on. Let me see. Chess source 19? No. 15. 16. Okay. So I have new data and the offset that's 0. The headshot, I think it's right here. Okay, so let me copy all this information in our Porter file. Let's see, chess source is going to be 16, then 100, then the width is going to be 30, and the height is going to be 5. The headshot is going to be 21 and 78. Oops, 78. And the offsets in the map is going to be 2 and 0. Okay, let's save. Let's save and see how it is treated in the game. Fingers crossed this is an improvement. Oh, by the way, for Curry that arrived a little bit late, this is one of our things that we're testing. This is Big Porter. We were testing big sprites. Big sprites work, but only when they are tall enough, and I'm still not sure why that happened. If I end up not making it work, I will have to talk with the person that made this dependency. So I'm going to close this. We already saved the Porter file, we saved the content. Everything over here is also correct. Okay, so let's open again Stardew Valley. Let's load. Let me read. Stardew got into micro. Yes, I'm doing good. Got a foot long from Subway. By the way, what kind of order did you have in Subway? I haven't eaten Subway in years, and when I tell you years, I mean, when was the last time that I ate Subway? I don't remember. I don't remember when was the last time that I ate Subway, to be honest. There is no Subway where I live, so I think I'm not really sure when was the last time that I ate Subway. This is not displaying correctly. What's going on here? That is... Oh no! I made a mistake! Abort! Abort! So... I did not change the name of the file. So instead of Porter new test, I need to name it Porter blob. I have so many Porter blobs now, like Porter blob underscore Porter blob underscore. So this is actually Porter scaled up. This should be Porter blob. And it should be with a mayus p. Okay, let's try again. I miss Subway too. My favorite is pizza sub. I really like it, the pizza sub. I don't remember. I think I always ordered with mozzarella, with chicken. Sometimes I ordered the pizza one. When I remember when I ate Subway, I felt like I was eating healthy. And then turns out that Subway it cannot be considered a bread, and it's considered a cake because of the sugar content. But I swore I was eating something healthy. Okay, the size. I see the face of Porter. That's already a win. That's more than we had before. Let's do a zoom level here. Check out again the map. Yep, Porter is definitely over there. We have this test over here. I don't know why those are working, but not my Porter. Don't tell me this is Porter. This is Porter. He's still small. But he's less micro than before. He's definitely less micro than before. Okay. he's about the right size, but still like only half as tall. That's not okay. That is definitely not okay. Okay, at least he kind of got back again. Better than not having him at all. So Porter, weird. Also, he has 4 moves. Something. Something is not right. But I also didn't like this test because at the end of the day, he looks quite short. He doesn't look like the other characters. So it was a good test, but just as Bitter Boss suspected, the dependency really wants to take characters that are taller. And it's weird. Because the dependency itself worked with small characters, and I have seen it work with small characters. So why is it not working with my small characters? That's strange. What is Porter? He disappeared. I will need to test more things. It's so weird watching all my boys so skinny. What happened to them? Oh no. It's so weird. Yes, I have to make him bigger, but not only that, I feel like I have to change something in the dependency. I keep getting this message that the dependency itself is called Scale Up Unofficial. It says it contains files, but none of them are a manifest JSON, which is false. I will look into it. However, I don't think I can do much right now. Yes, Sam got Ozempic. Sam sadly got Ozempic. But don't worry, we will get him big again. We will get him big. This is just a dream world. Nothing here is real. It's a bad dream. That's why Porter is also so tiny. Okay, so number 1, I will look into that. And see what I can change. Number 2, I will try to do more tests with the characters. I don't think increasing the size of the sprite is like the solution. I think we need to make the dependency work correctly, and something is not working correctly, so I will have to change that. I want. Well, on Friday we will see what we can do. I feel like we also can advance in the story and things like that, so that we will have some progress. I do have some announcements. Tomorrow we are going to be doing our Discord stream. If you don't know what the Discord stream is, it's pretty much this, but on Discord. We are doing the Discord stream because the things that I'm streaming are highly not safe for work, and if I show them here, Jeff Bezos will literally send a sniper after me, so we don't want that. Yes, Discord stream. Tomorrow is going to be the naughty stream. I believe we will be able to start around 8 p.m. Central European time. I will post as a timetable for everyone to see at what time it's for you. And yeah, I will let you know. Tomorrow we're going to be playing Monster Souls again. Hopefully we can advance a little bit further. Hopefully. And Friday we're going to be playing Stardew Valley. Hopefully with a working porter. And on Saturday we're going to be playing again Repo. So hope you can join us to play Repo. Last time it was so fun. I had so much fun last Saturday. Yes, more Repo. Gotta play Repo because I want more cosmetics. I really want those cosmetics. And I had so much fun. However, I think it's the worst we have done. Last stream we did horrible. We all kept dying. I mean, I kept dying a lot. And I'm usually the one that survives. We did our best, but I feel like I was failing so much. I feel like I was failing so much. Like, usually I'm not the one that dies so easily, and last time I literally fell into a hole. It was quite something. Oh yeah, we disconnected in the end. Just after everything was working right, like we managed to make things work, we managed to survive, and then we disconnected. That was very weird. Yes. Oh no, I've completely forgot. Hopefully we won't have any disconnects. Hopefully. Then let's say goodbye for now. And until tomorrow, I hope to see you over there on Discord. Hope you can join me in the very awkward and silly game that is Monster Souls. Let's see how many monsters we're going to fuck tomorrow. Last time we got rimmed by a clam. And then we got destroyed because I think it was bugged. I don't know what happened over there, but yeah. Let's do our best tomorrow. It's going to be fun. Then hope to see you tomorrow. Hope you have a nice night, day, or evening. Bye everyone. Bye Curry. Bye. Thank you so much for joining me today. See you. Bye.